The war in Ukraine is being watched closely by neighbouring Poland, which has just held its pivotal presidential election. With all votes now counted, the right-wing historian Karol Nawrocki is Poland's new president. The result is a major setback for the Prime Minister Donald Tusk's pro-EU government. The State Electoral Commission said that Mr Nawrocki won 50.89% ahead of Warsaw's Liberal Mayor Rafał Trzaskowski on 49.11%.
He is a traditional conservative, Roman Catholic. He believes in strong sovereign Poland within the EU. He supports continued assistance to Ukraine, but unlike Mr Trzaskowski, he doesn't want Ukraine to join NATO or the EU anytime soon because he thinks that's too dangerous in the current climate of Russia's continued aggression. He's also a big fan of President Trump. He flew during the campaign for basically a thumbs-up photograph in the Oval Office with Donald Trump. Didn't do much more in terms of a meeting because he thought that would improve his chances. And so those sort of issues, anti-woke issues, freedom of speech issues.
My congratulations to the President, new President of Poland, and to all the Polish people.
I want to congratulate the winner, and I look very much forward to working together on all these issues and making sure that with Poland, NATO becomes even stronger than it is today.
Poland has just elected a new president, and the outcome is likely to reshape not only the country's politics, but also its relationship with the European Union, Ukraine, and even the United States. In a closely fought runoff election, 42-year-old nationalist historian Karol Nawrocki defeated Liberal challenger Rafał Trzaskowski, the pro-European mayor of Warsaw, by a razor-thin margin of just under 2%. Official results gave Nawrocki 50.9% of the vote, while Trzaskowski secured 49.1%. A sign of how divided Poland remains, Nawrocki is a vocal critic of what he calls EU interference in Poland's domestic affairs, especially on judicial reforms, LGBTQ rights, and refugee policies, which he claims threaten Polish sovereignty. Nawrocki supports traditional Catholic values and says Poland must stand firm against pressure from Brussels and Berlin. Nawrocki will take office in August, and his presidency may increase friction with Poland's centrist pro-EU government. Nawrocki is also seen as a close ally of Donald Trump and visited the White House during his campaign last month. Trump reportedly told Nawrocki, "You will win," and other Trump allies have endorsed him, including DHS Secretary Kristi Noem.
All right, I'm going to keep this really short. I just noticed that this man won, Nawrocki. I looked at, he's gotten a few honors there, and who he's surrounded himself with, how he went to go see even President Trump. Look at that fake smile Trump is putting on. Wow. But anyway, it's for the cameras, right? Even how they mentioned Kristi Noem in there. Look, I haven't looked into her long enough to know more, but when she's at CPAC and a part of Trump, yeah, I'm sorry, I'm not going to trust her. But anyway, I went into his Instagram pages and I found a few pictures. CPAC, had to show the obelisk in there. And of course, you got to mention the Pope, right? Passing away. Oh, yes, of course. Can't leave out the obelisk though, right? And pictures of Trump. Look, you can look into him all you want. I don't trust anyone. And if you want to start looking at his wife, I'm just saying you make your own decision what this one is. I don't know. To me, I have my clear point of view, but I'm just going to stay quiet. You guys share your thoughts below. But I think you can already see the direction I'm leaning in. But it had me also looking at CPAC. Oh, I saw him at CPAC and I wondered, who is the chairman of the American CPAC? Well, it's this none other than Matthew Schlapp. Well, this was interesting. His wife and him have become, they're a part of the Cove strategies. Look, you can look into that as well, which I didn't and don't have time to look into. But sure, he's won a few things, right? A couple of awards, not too many though. He's given out awards because he is the chairman of CPAC. But yeah, he's given awards to even Johnson, right there. And this picture had me looking a little bit deeper as well. And it was because of something I noticed on the man's jacket. Maybe you don't see it in this picture off to the very left, but there you have it. This is what had me curious. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Which had me digging a little deeper. Mercedes is a senior fellow. Oh, a senior fellow of what? I'm just asking. You can go look. You can find that. But of course, he's seen with so many, of course, Israel president, Bibi, as well as others, right? Vance, Musk, of course, Trump. I'm not going to go into all the others and name them, but This video here, him with Lady of Charity, you can find it in one of his Instagrams. I think he has one or two under his name. But of course, another one there in front of the obelisk. But Lady of Charity had me looking, oh, it's Mary worship. You know, we don't worship Mary, I'm sorry. But then this is when it got interesting. So he's visited Hungary CPAC. He's been to the Poland CPAC. Yeah, I'm awake. I hope other people are awake too. This is where I almost finished my video. And then I found this under Young America's Foundation. Well, you can find it under CPAC as well. It says that he is also a member of Knights of Malta and serves on the board of governors of the Boys and Girls Club of America. Of course, I can't find him in the lovely attire, but it says it very clearly. It says it right here, and it also said it in the CPAC page that I found afterwards. I think we all understand and know we can't trust even this new president of Poland. It all sounds great. They're all in the same clubs. They might have different names, but they're all affiliated with each other. That's all I gotta say. We get it. All right, just had to share. Just looking at that real quick. God bless you guys. Take care. Till next time.